It's Friday. It has been a very long but very productive day. Has nothing to do with the haul I'm going to show you guys. The haul was from earlier on in the week, but I just wanted to let you guys know that I am going to update you all on what happened regarding my employee check-in with my boss. There was a whole bunch of nothing that happened actually, but I'm going to do that separately because if I try and do that on top of this big giant haul, my phone's memory is not going to cooperate and I'm going to not be able to upload much. So we're going to do the haul first because it's a lot of stuff and I want to put it into rotation in the house, put it away or get it washed and ready to use. So y'all know I've been binning. I went binning a couple of days this week and then we went to Thrift Town in between. I'm going to show you guys the stuff we picked up at Thrift Town because it is non-bin. It's not a lot of stuff, but I was really excited to find the stuff that I found. First thing that I thought was hilarious was this lid. I bought this set of pans at Walmart as a little splurge treat for myself last year, and I broke one of the lids. I still am convinced there is glass in the teeny tiniest crevices of the floor. And lo and behold, they had the same exact lid there for $2.99, and I was really geeked out because my OCD kept playing with my emotions with this lid. I couldn't get over not having the lid for that skillet. Found this thingy, and I bought this for Broomhilda, my little witch in the globe, that came out of Goodwill without a stand. And I thought I had something that would work, but it's already being used in the house for other things, and I didn't want to interrupt that use for Broomhilda. So I found this little base, and I'm thinking, if I remembered correctly, visually, it looked like it would fit her little dome. That was $1.99, so we'll see. I have since put her away in my Halloween bins, which was crazy because I want to be taking them out here in a little bit. Anyway, I found me and little dude these things. Well, he found them actually. They're these ball strike guns. This is from Ballistic Ops Dart Zone. Dart Zone is the brand. We're Nerf people. So we have the little balls that go in here for our Nerf guns. And thankfully, the little balls for Nerf work with the Dart Zone guns. Friggin' air shot little balls of their little foam balls, but when they come at you like 15 miles an hour, however many miles this is, they sting, but we have fun. We are a Nerf zone kind of family. This is little dudes of blue, and see the little balls are in there. He was doing target practice, not on me, just practicing. And mommy's is the green one. We don't use the balls often because they do sting and they can bruise and they ricochet like crazy all around the house. We usually use the little balls for like ball practice, for like target practice. We stack up cans and stuff like that. And we'll do that. But every now and then we get a hair in us and we go after each other with those. The only other thing I found there, and I could not leave them behind, and I'm wondering if they're a dupe, if they're a fake something or other. Y'all remember that dish I got out of the bins? I don't know if it was Pyrex or Westinghouse, whatever, with this little motif, little French motif. I don't know if these are legitimate or not, but it's the ketchup and mustard containers, and they were $3.99 each, and y'all know I'm cheap, but I fell in love with them. I don't know if they're authentic. They do have a mark on the bottom, but it's not as legible. This one is barely legible. This one is legible, but it's not the same mark as the dish that I pulled from the bins. It's just this W with 3 little dots on top and this funny little, I don't know what, if that's a letter or what. I tried to Google it and I couldn't find anything similar. But these are each $3.99. I thought they were adorable. They're pristine on the inside. They don't smell. I don't think they've ever been used. But I couldn't resist them. I had to have them. Like I said, I'm very sentimental, and stuff like this just reminds me of my childhood. So that's everything I picked up at Thrift Town. Everything.
I found these Nike running pants for a little dude at $4.99 each. I didn't mind the price because it's good quality and will last long.
Everything else that I'm going to show you, we got at the bins. Now I'm going to be reaching over here because I like to go in order from the day I went to the bins. So it's the first day I went to the bins. Now I'm going to show you kind of a fail, okay? Not a fail in what it is, but a fail in, I thought I was going to be able to use it immediately, and I'm not going to be able to. I found this beautiful milk glass hobnail lamp, and it works, but it's missing the shade. And the reason I picked it up was because I thought that a shade that I had purchased at one of the thrift stores earlier in the year was going to fit, but it doesn't. It's too wide, and the color's not exactly as white as this is. So I'm a little upset because I was so geeked out. I thought I was going to have this beautiful hobnail milk glass lamp for an addition to something somewhere in the house, and it just didn't work. So I could keep it and see if maybe I can find a shade for it, but I don't like to have things like that around unless I can use it right now, or unless I know absolutely where to go find the shade. So this is probably, as much as it makes me sad to do, it's probably going to go back to Goodwill in a donation bin, because I don't have the patience, nor do I want to just put it aside somewhere until I find a shade. I mean, it is what it is. So I was disappointed with that. These need a refreshing recoat of paint, but I thought these would be adorable for spring. Little metal yard stakes. I grabbed another one of these big Mama Jamma umbrellas. 3's enough, okay? I don't know why I need so many umbrellas, but it's huge, it's domed, it comes over right about to my shoulders. Ain't nothing getting wet with this thing. I found this pretty metal planter, and I have some Purple Heart outside planted in one similar to it. This one was priced, can y'all see this here? They had the audacity to try and charge $7.99 for this inside the store. Ain't nobody in their right mind gonna buy it. That's why it ended up in the bins, but I think it's really pretty. It's metal, and I thought because it was so heavy along with the lamp that I was gonna end up paying a whole lot. But I'll tell you guys what I paid in just a little bit. I usually should tell y'all first, huh? I couldn't resist this little thing. It's so pretty. I love a wind chime. I know my neighbors hate me because of it, but I thought it was pretty. I love the colors in it. What the heck did I do? I love the colors in it. It's this. Is it metal? It is. I thought it was resin. It's this metal, green and pink heart with these little dingly whopper bells on it. So pretty. Gonna be added to my little dingly ding collection outside. This guy is gonna go nestled in plants somewhere. He was too adorable to leave behind. It's a toad, metal toad. And the only other thing I picked up was this thing, and I got this for a friend who loves teal, who loves planting flowers. I don't know what she's going to use it for, but I had to have this for her little front porch. She has a lot of teal accents on her porch, and I couldn't leave this behind. I think she's going to love it, so I got that for her. And that was everything I picked up that day. That was the first day I went on the 28th, September 28th, and I spent $7.43 after rounding it up with tax. 8 books. Can y'all see? I think my camera's smoochy. So I paid $8 for that. Next time I went, I spent a whopping, I went on the 29th, the very next day. I spent $4.48 on the following. This funky Wilton bunt pan. I love the shape. I'm like, are you stinking kidding me? I see round ones all the time. I've never seen this. Had to have it. I got this clown with a balloon cake pan. I don't know why I'm all of a sudden trying to be Betty Crocker up in this piece, but I can't resist a friggin' Wilton cake pan. I don't know why. So I grabbed a bozo here. And I grabbed Dino the dinosaur. I thought this was adorable. I really want to try my hands at decorating this little sucker. So I grabbed him. This next thing, it's not sitting on my dining table unclean. I sanitized it already. I've had this stuff ready to show you guys for a couple days, but things have been just so busy in the last few days. I got this little thing, little toilet paper holder, toilet paper rolly thing. The reason I got it is because the little toilet paper thingy in my son's bathroom is too close to the shower, and we've always ended up with damp toilet paper from the sprinkles from the shower coming out from behind the shower curtain, and that gets old. It's a waste of toilet paper. So instead of taking it off of that side of the wall and putting it on the other side of the toilet and making holes in the wall and all that, I thought this would be perfect. Perfect. We can put it on the other side, away from the shower, accessible to the potty. Voila. And I have Lysol hot watered and soap washed this thing in the bathtub. I found this really pretty ornament. Maybe it fell out of that big bag of ornaments. I don't know, but it's leaded glass and it's a holly leaf and berry. Beautimous. There are noises going on behind me. There are thumps in the night. I hope it's little dude, or we have a poltergeist. All of a sudden, I'm all into the stainless steel of it all. I found this awesome stainless steel tray, and I thought how wonderful to put my stainless steel little china teapot on, and my stainless steel little creamer, and my stainless steel something else that I'm going to show you. And I have this bougie little set that I can put on the coffee table while I'm trying to bouge out one of these mornings or afternoons for tea. This thing, now this is either going to be for nail polish or for my smaller perfumes, probably nail polishes. It's just this little display case, and the reason I wanted it for nail polishes was because I had a really big box of nail polish under my sink. Out of sight, out of mind. I hardly polish my fingernails, but my toenails are usually polished. I don't know what that's about, but out of sight, out of mind, I don't use them. So if ever I want to polish my toenails, I go and buy another little bottle of nail polish. It's dumb. It's a waste. So I weeded all my nail polishes out, and I had still a nice little collection. If I line up my nail polishes on this little thing and then just slide it under the sink instead of a brown box, I'll be able to see the colors and use them more. That's what that's for. And then the only thing that was a total, utter disappointment was this thing. I had such great plans for this. It's this industrial looking little light fixture. I had planned on mounting this somehow on the ceiling and putting it next to little dude's movie poster of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Y'all know in scary movies there's always this dangling light bulb for some reason in scary movies. Well, I thought if I could mount it next to the poster, which is over above his desk, I thought it would be nice. But I did not notice that it's kind of loose here, and just a little bit of pull, you can see the copper wiring inside. I put a bulb in it and it flickered on and off. It wouldn't stay on. So I'm like, I ain't burning down my house to try and creep it out, because it's not going to happen. So this is going in the garbage. I'm not going to waste my time or energy on anything that flickers and has copper wiring exposed. And I'm not going to donate it and maybe burn somebody else's house down. So this was an absolute total disappointment and fail, because I'm telling you, it looked so awesome in my head. So now let me move over to the other side and show you guys the biggest haul from the bins that I have to date made. Okay, so hang on. Now this was my trip on October 1st. Just yesterday, I spent a whopping total of $13.86. Tax and total and a few cents roundup, I evened out at 15, and I think that's the most I've spent. Man, I need lotion. I am ashy. I think that's the most I've spent. I think I may have been at 12 or 13 before, but this is the most I've spent, and I just could not stop putting things in my basket. First and foremost, I found this little bag of random baubles. It was just a last minute grab just because I was there. In that bag were these two statement necklaces. They need to be cleaned. There was this one. Now these had their moment about a year and a half ago. Remember when they were all the rage, these huge big old necklaces. So there's that. There's this random little leaf necklace. And then this one, you guys, I swear, I wonder if this is one that I had donated myself. Because y'all know I donate a lot to Goodwill, a whole bunch, right? I know I donated either this one or something very, very similar to Goodwill not too long ago, except mine was still on the little board, the little cardboard that it comes on from Walmart. This was in the bag. I don't like it. I'll probably take the little stones out and use it somewhere else. But I know I donated one of these because I bought it on a whim and then looked at it like, what the heck are you thinking? But what I found most impressive, I'm not going to wear anything in here. Like I said, it was a last minute whim grab. But what I found most impressive were these. You guys, are these hat pins? Are these hat pins? Is that what these are? That one is so pretty with the little enamel flower. There's 3 of them. And I thought these were lovely. I thought they were really, really pretty. So if those are hat pins, you guys let me know. Does anybody use hat pins anymore? But that's that. I found this pristine, clean, no funky smell little glass jug. Shocked and chagrined that there was a pristine little stopper in it. And I'm going to use this for my aguas frescas whenever I make my agua de melon or agua de whatever. I'm going to use this for it. I found this guy and I cracked up. Look what they used as a handle. It's one of these little, what are these called? These things attached to a little stainless steel cup. And I thought it's a perfect little addition to my tray and my teapot and my creamer. A little ruggedness to it to take away from the girly realness of it all. I just thought it was cute, so I grabbed that. Next thing I'm going to show you guys was the labor of love. Let me tell you. And I should have recorded myself trying to put this back together because I was at it for a good hour because I'm not the most graceful with the hands. But when I saw the butterfly, I thought it was an ornament. Okay? I thought it was just a plain ornament. Y'all know I love butterflies. Y'all know I love leaded glass. But then I noticed that it was attached to, I mean, this was a tangled mess, guys. It was tangled to practically everything in that bin. So what I did is I took out my nail clippers from a little makeup kit that I carry around with me. And I clipped 2 of these and the big baubles, these blue things. I clipped them off because I knew I wanted it. Y'all know I love a wind chime. Y'all know I love a butterfly. Y'all know I love leaded glass. Stained glass, y'all know this. If y'all have been with me a while. No way I was going to leave it behind. But I couldn't untangle it. So I just clipped away at the strings and I came home and then with fishing wire, thank goodness I like to fish. With fishing wire, I attached these 2 back and my big baubles. So this was a labor of love and I cannot wait to put it outside tomorrow. I found a bunch of light bulbs. Whole bunch of them. I've tried some of them out. I've already put one to use. I tried one on that raggedy little thingy. I tried one on the milk glass lamp. And everyone that I've tried, I've used. I thought these were awesome. It was a huge box full of all types of bulbs. But these are the ones that I used in the house. So I grabbed those. I found this amazing silver shadow box and I put it back. I had put it back twice because I'm like, I'm shadow boxed out. I have all the shadow boxes I need. What am I going to use this one for? It's silver. It would go good in my room. And then I started thinking of things that I could do with it. And if you all follow me on Facebook or if we're buddies on Facebook, you know that I was going to try and do a grease shadow box with some grease printouts that I had done and the pink lady's jacket that I had found. So I thought that would look nice in here. And then I could display it in my room maybe because it is silver. Or maybe I'll just do a display of like, you want to say hi? Hi. I'll do a display of makeup or something in here for my bathroom because it's silver. I was thinking of doing a display with my Selena makeup. Wow. So it'll be pretty. But then when I want to use it, I'll have to go in here. So I'm not sure, but I'm aiming for the grease shadow box. So that's what I got that for. Now this is where it got a little expensive because this is metal heavy stuff. Y'all know I love crosses. I found these rusty, dusty, crusty crosses tucked away in one of the bins. Ooh. These are going to go outside tomorrow. They're already rusty and weathered and gorgeous. Hold on, baby. Let me show the last cross. And this last one. And I didn't care how much I was going to pay because there was no way I was going to leave 3 crosses in the bins. Are you kidding me? Each cross this size inside the store is probably going to run me $6.99 and $7.99. So I grabbed those, and the only other thing that I picked up, which made it kind of heavy, was this thing. Now, I hope to heck this wasn't used in a bathroom somewhere. What I'm going to use it for is for my potatoes, because every time I buy potatoes, I forget about them. I can't put them on the little shelf in the little faux pantry because the bag keeps falling off, and then I have potatoes rolling everywhere, and then I find them behind the washer on the side of the dryer already sprouted, or I smell them and don't nothing smell funkier than a rotten potato. So I'm thinking if I can put them on display, I won't forget about them. They won't keep falling off and rolling away. And it's sanitized and cleaned, but then the more I looked at it, I'm like, I don't really know what this is for, but that's what I'm going to use it for. So that is everything. And before we run out of memory, little dude wants to show you something. What do you want to show him?
My new pop gun that shoots BBs.
Yes, this was supposed to be a pop gun. We purchased one in one of the dollar stores that says they're a dollar store, but they're not really a dollar store. And it broke right away. Now, this little thing
this one is even cooler.
This little thing was marketed as just a pop gun.
And look, the trigger didn't even break.
But the clip, how to take clip out? The clip comes out. I'm like, why would there be a clip on a little pop gun?
Press this thingy.
Because it's a BB gun. And because they're not supposed to sell BB guns at these dollar stores.
They faked it.
They package it as a pop gun. And I think that's kind of not cool, but I just think it's kind of rotten that the store is selling something as a pop gun when it's really a BB gun, and you're not supposed to be selling BB guns because kids can get access to them. Hello, like-minded, but he already knows how to use a BB gun. Speaking of that dollar store, now that I remember, let me show you guys what I picked up there. I'm on here talking crap about them, but I sure did give them my business. I didn't know they were selling BB guns. I got 4 of these. I had some, and they got so rusted and weathered through the last few seasons. But I need them because it's s'mores season. It is fire pit season. And I got these long, weenie marshmallow roasters to set outside. And the only other thing I picked up there was a putty knife, because I could not remember if I had found a putty knife when I was looking for a putty knife. So I grabbed another one. That was $1.49. See what I'm saying? They say it's a dollar store, but it's not really. And then I couldn't resist this sparkly little M, and I'm going to use this for those random little sipper cups you buy at Dollar Tree or 99-cent only, whatever, you know, little plastic cups with the straws. I'm going to bling one of them out because I am always thirsty, and I have the bad habit, like teenagers, of leaving glasses of water everywhere. So I'm going to bling one out with a little M. I already blinged one out that I keep on my nightstand with just some Dollar Tree sparkle like this. So that's everything. Till my next go round. I don't mean to cut it off like this, but I've already been interrupted once or twice with the phone beeping at me, telling me, hurry up, your memory's gonna go kaput. But anywho, till my next go round, which is gonna be right after I upload this to give you guys the skinny on what is going on and everything that is going on, good and bad. So thanks for watching, and I'll be right back, and I love y'all bunches. Bye.
These were really pretty, but they were not going to match anything in the house. This was another Pampered Chef find, but this was beyond seasoned. This sucker was charred. I got really excited about this because I love vinyl, but it was missing all of the wiring. This was gorgeous and super heavy, so I knew it was going to be expensive, but I hated leaving it behind. I love Snoopy, and this was a Snoopy Christmas doll with his little Woodstock, but he was missing his nose. There were 8 of these mirrored panes that I really, really wanted, but they were so heavy it would have been too expensive. These I liked. It gave me 80s Golden Girl vibes, but I didn't have room or use for them, so they stayed. This was a full bottle of wine with 2 little wine goblets. I'm sure somebody struck gold with this. I really wanted Bugs Bunny just for the sentimental side of me, but he had a very suspicious, crunchy brown stain on his ear. Nope. This was not tempting. I just thought it was weird that there was a random bucket of dirty, sooty water. Bizarre. This was not a putback. I actually purchased these for my sister because she decorates with these little things in her living room. These were really pretty. They were milk glass, but no use. I loved this bowl, but again, I have stuff like this and I didn't have an immediate use for it. I almost bought this cup to use at work and carry around to certain people because it's so telling. I got so excited about these, but there was only one complete set. I would have loved all 4. I don't usually like backpacks on adults, but this was so pretty, but I left it. And this 80s flashback to an Agner bag. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I have a few, so I left this behind.
Here are the little baubles that were in that plastic bag. There are a few little brooches, some dusty, crusty, old little bling ones. This 80s looking monstrosity. This 80s looking kind of neat piece, honestly. There's that little one. And then this one, I think is supposed to be an angel. The wings and 2 little eyeballs and a crown. I don't know. It's creepy, but it is a brooch. A little Murica pin. And then there's these with this weird little flip. There's that one. And that one, just a silver disc. I don't know what they are, though. Do y'all know what these are? Are they shoe buckles or what are they? Are they to like clip at the front of a shoe for, you know, adornment? Not sure. There are these random earrings. I could probably sterilize and see if I like them. And then the beautiful little hat pins, what I assume are hat pins. This one has a pretty little stone in it, and it looks like it's a lavender little stone. So pretty. Focus. Then moon and stars. And then that pretty little enamel one. But I'm probably not going to keep any of it except the little hat pins. Maybe these. But there's an up close in the what of it all.